This is a message for the divine feminine energy, and the main card of focus that came up was the Five of Discs, and that's the Five of Pentacles. Are you working too hard, or are you hardly working? Are you working with intent for positive manifestation, or are you working in survival mode? Knowing the difference can and will affect your manifestation. Let's lay some cards on the table. Cards on the table. Messages of encouragement by yours truly, Ayanta J. Muse. Messages that serve different collectives on different days. Moon days, moon, that one's for the ladies. Mars, Tuesdays, that one's for the fellas. Wednesday, Mercury, Uranus, that's for the eclectic collective. Thursday, Jupiter expands to the general public. Venus and Neptune bring love on Friday, so my Friday spreads are for the lovers. Saturdays, Saturn rule for the karmics at the crossroads. And Sundays are for all in a meditative state that just need a little bit of food for thought. They're specific, yet general, divinely aligned, yet timeless, practical, yet on another level, with notes of wisdom in between. So come, let's lay some cards on the table. Be sure to visit the description box of this video for all the links and information to book your personal tarot spread. Ashe. Alrighty then, so we got the Five of Disc if this is your message. And this is for the Divine Feminine Collective, so this one's for all my ladies out there. Fellas, I got y'all tomorrow when everything is green and the energies are aligned with Mars. But today on the Moon's Day, I'm talking to all my sisters out there. And the message that came through for me for you was the Five of Discs. Many of you are, I won't say in a financial struggle, but in a financial transition. Some of you are having to slow down, bite the bullet, cut expenses to do the groundwork necessary to solidify your business endeavors and to ensure your financial freedom. But what's being brought to my attention is as you lay this foundation with the intent and with the divine knowing that you will be successful. Because there's a difference between the woman that works day and night and she is already in an abundant energy when she's doing this. She's believing the divine and taking the steps. But then there's also the woman that is in the Five of Disc energy, and it's coming from a sense of desperation. I need money. I have to have money. I have to have money. And that's actually going to attract more desperation. And what the mother energy wants you to understand is that you are already successful when you are aligned. And when you don't align and elevate your vibration, lots of your work done in desperation is going to manifest more desperate circumstances. And we don't want that. So on one side, I got sadness and protection on your energy. Some of y'all are working your way out of something. And many of you in specific are working your way back from coming out of an imbalanced relationship. Because in flipping the decks, the Shaman of Wands showed up upside down. And we know what the Shaman of Wands inverted is. That's that community sausage. Thank God for kicking that out of your energy. Ugh. And once you got rid of that, look at that chariot right underneath. So your blessings are actually coming in, but in the divine work that you are doing in this Five of Discs, Five of Pentacles energy, know that you are protected in your season of sadness because even tears are libations that water new growth. So if this is a position that you are in, be encouraged. Because this kind of Shaman of Wands energy is now completely rejected from your field. So as you are into your comeback season here, you make sure that you are working in the energy of success, of elevation, because that's what I'm feeling you're doing. I'm going to get more on this for you. So we're going to put this Shaman of Wands community stick up here. And I'm going to pull a black rose off the vine before we close today's reading. Okay. Tell me more about what's going on with my Divine Collective. Look at that. Once you get past your space of sadness and irritation of having to rebuild your life from the damage caused by this Shaman of Wands inverted, you are in a space of illumination. The Spirit is giving illuminate. So the work you're doing is actually leading to your higher elevation. And part of the reason that the connection you were in had to end because he was in the way of your actual soulmate. And so once you are illuminated with the divine work you're doing in this Five of Discs or Five of Pentacles energy, you will be united with someone who loves the way that you do. And your finances are looking pretty good as well. Just out of curiosity, let me just cut the deck to affirm. Look at that. Chrome inverted. You know what that means? Sad time season is over. Hermit season is over. And it's time to come back out into the sunshine. So this message here today is to tell you that your Five of Disc energy, your hard work, is going to pay off in ways that you never imagined. So let those tears water new growth, because with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, you've got new things coming in fast. Congratulations. So there's my general reading. We just laid some cards on the table about it. If you want a read like this personalized, hit the link in the description box to get your pre-recorded tarot read, or you can call me on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. I do not DM, I do not directly message you, I do not solicit reads, and I do not use green screens. So please don't get scammed. And as always, tune in each and every moon day for the old school mothers of R&B song and veneration to Yemanja on 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up. A question on the heart is the Spirit's thirst for clarity. Readings, consultations, I call them intuitive counseling sessions, but you know what I mean. They're kind of like gumbo or peach cobbler. You may have tried many, but you haven't had mine. I can say I met the divine when I was about 9. Ever since I was 16, I found myself wondering, do I have an invisible "please come tell me your business" sign taped to my forehead? Then one day I was sitting at the bus stop at a crossroad, and I had the audacity to ask the goddess, why was I even sent to earth? And I became an ethereal, intuitive counselor. And the universe has been answering that question over and over again, one phone call at a time, for the last 9 years. From there, in between sessions, I began to relentlessly apply, align, and study the ways of the stars and of the ancients. 3 years in, Orisa priestesshood to Oya came knocking. Hence the Iya in the name Iyansa J, Iyansa, an Oya praise name. Oya is the Orisha who brings radical transformation and change. Make no mistake about it now, baby. I am no soothsayer. I am no fortune teller. I'm not a private investigator. I don't cast love spells. I'm not an emotional punching bag. I'm not a spiritual trash dump. I am not a haven for jinn spirits. I give guidance with clarity, with wisdom, with love, with truth. I unlock keys to your spiritual growth and your highest destiny according to your unique design. Ready for some evolutionary change? Let's talk. Flavorful, elite, divine guidance and wisdom, broken down to the practical to bring voyage change into your life for the better. Call 314-200-0368. That's 314-200-0368 for spiritual mentorship and guidance readings by Eonsa JT Muse. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.